Welcome to another episode of
Sorry, we're canceled.
I am Dion Curry.
And I'm BT up in this motherfucking the place to be.
And you know what it is. Every Tuesday, we grace the podcast airwaves and YouTube videos to bring you guys fantastic content that will get us canceled if we were famous. But guess what? We're not. So
we talk a lot of shit.
We can still say
unless,
what we want.
Unless it's about the people with the J word. We don't talk about the J word. We don't get. Hey, last night I went to the hood spot and did comedy. The funniest shit in the world, the funniest shit is watching the reactions of people like, the fuck are you doing? Like, I saw Nate Robinson. He was at his car, and I go, what's up, Nate? He goes, hey, he go, BT? He go, what are you doing here? Like, he goes, what are you doing here? And he goes, man, you should do the other spot. He goes, you should do thick Thursday, thick skin Thursday. I go, I ain't doing no place called Thick Skin Thursday. He goes, you should do thick skin Thursday. He goes, I just want to work on some material, man. I wasn't doing shit. He goes, okay, man. And it was funny because, I was like, one of the first comics there or whatever. There's about 10 comics there, so it was funny to watch everybody come in, and I see them all greet other comics. Hey, what's up, what's up? And they look at me and they go, PT? Man, it was almost like seeing Clarence Thomas at Freaknik. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, hey, man, that's just for appearance and shit.
That's one place you won't see Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, that's just for appearance. I'm a real, I'm like, no, you Clarence. Yeah, man, shh, don't tell my wife. You know what I mean? He's fucking, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it was cool.
How was it?
It was fun, man. It really was. It was like, because people, and they said it as a joke, but I think they did it on purpose. Is that like people's chicken wasn't coming out, and I think they just wanted a crowd. So like people were there before the show started, like at 7:50, and I think I went on and came off. It's 8:30, and those people were still there waiting for their chicken. So I think they were like,
They were stalling people to get an audience.
Yeah. So but it was fun, dude. Like I met this dude. He's a young dude. Like I can tell he just started, but he's gonna be good. And it was funny because him, Terry Shepard, I think is.
Yeah, I know Terry.
Okay, so Terry had a joke. He was talking about how. I think the state of Virginia, they banned Pornhub. And then that dude, the hood dude, was saying how his dad was the reason he's addicted to porn. And I kind of put those two together, man, when I was on stage. And I asked the black dude, hey, man, what's your category? Without missing the beat, he goes, British Ebony. I go, God damn.
British Ebony.
I go, that was so quick. He didn't even know me. I never met that dude. And I go, what's your category? Man, he goes, British Ebony. I go, God. He had that shit like I knew him.
Like he was just watching?
Like I knew him. So, man, we shared a laugh.
I didn't even know that was a category.
Dude, there's categories for everything. And I do mean everything.
Yeah, give me your hot coke.
Yeah. give me that spunk, motherfucker. Give me that. But you know what? All the
black British girls are saying
basically all the black British people are basically from Jamaica. Seriously, they're all from Jamaica, mostly. Jamaica or Africa. So, they really...
A country or a giant continent,
Well, they're from Jamaica or Africa. Seriously. And in France, they're usually from... Because, basically the Africans are Italy and France is Mexicans. You know what I mean? Seriously. Africans are Italy, France, and Spain's Mexicans. Because there's from Mexico to Africa is about this big. And so...
How you insult Mexicans? How'd they catch a stray in the middle of Europe?
No, because Mexicans, we're trying to protect the border. And
they hate immigrants.
Yeah,
African immigrants anyway. They don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Them being black. No one
They're
talks
afraid
about
of the Black New World Order.
The Black New World Order?
Mm-hmm. The BNWO. It's a huge thing on
I know. Trust me. Because what's his name? The dude with the beret? General, what's his name? Not Usa. I'm thinking, what's his name? Dr.
Umar?
Yeah, I'm thinking about Dr. Umar. But anyway, I did a hood spot. It was fun, dude. It was.
I did that. Nate was out of town when he asked me to do it, and I was like, I'll do it for you. And so I went, and there was literally a guy in a motorcycle helmet screaming into the microphone. He didn't even take his helmet off. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? It was so awful. It was so bad. People were going over their time. There were hardly anybody. I was like, mate, it was during Halloween too.
Well, there you go.
So
there you go. Because there was crazy in the air.
Loosely decorated. Like they put orange and black ribbon around one of the support beam poles. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
I thought you meant orange and black like police tape. Wouldn't it be funny? Orange and black police tape. We getting the spirit here in Indianapolis. Dude, you know a guy named Mike Shaw?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize this because I was out of town. Y'all had the All-Star game here. Mm-hmm. And I just, from what I gathered from his act, they were talking, I guess the NBA was talking about us, how they don't know how to dress. They're talking about us, Indianapolis people, they don't know how to dress. It's country. They were talking shit about it, and I had to laugh. I just went from what he was saying in his act. And I thought it was funny. He goes, them old NBA groupies got out, he goes, back in the day, if you were past, 6'3", 6'4", everybody thought you were a basketball player. He goes, I remember girls used to suck, people's dicks in slippery noodle, like Chuck Pierce would be there like, hey, I'm gonna get his dick sucked. You still play? Yeah, I still play. Bitch, you fucking know. You know what I mean? You 6'3", 6'4", they think you're a fucking pacer. That was back in the day also, you know what I mean? Before internet, and
Yeah, you could Google niggas.
Yeah, now they go, you a liar. But back then, you go, hell yeah, I played for the Colts. You know what I mean? How much pussy I probably got from going, yeah, I played for the Colts. I got released last week. They go, yeah, because I was big back then. I was about 220.
You used to say you played for the Colts?
No, but I wouldn't deny it if they asked me. Hey, true story. Okay.
You pretended to be a professional athlete to get some pussy?
No, listen. Okay, this is the true story. When I was in L.A., around in the 90s, right? Okay, remember Billy Blanks?
Of course.
Okay, so I'm at this nightclub, and this fucking fine USC volleyball player goes, oh my God, Billy Blanks. I go, baby, I'm not him. Oh my God, Billy Blanks. I go, baby, I'm not him. She goes, how many tapes do you have out? I go, baby, I'm not him. She goes, how many? I go, I got about 3 out now. And me and that girl made out, man. I was in love with that bitch, bro. I mean,
she was in love with Billy Blanks.
So that was
stole another man's pussy.
Listen. Well, he's married, and he's like 20 years older than me, too. So anyway, matter of fact, look it up.
Nigga's 5 years older than you.
Illegal?
Listen.
I feel like that's
Listen, no.
illegal.
First
That's
of all,
like catfishing on the most extreme.
Listen, first of all.
He tried to deny
listen.
it, and it was like, fuck it, I'm going to give her what
Listen,
she wants.
first of all.
He's a people pleaser, this guy over here.
First of all, it was in the 90s. People barely had cell phones. That plan didn't cover Google. I don't think Google was around then. So you can say whatever. And then, so that happened on Friday. That Monday, I went to the Valley, and I went to Billy Blanks' studio. And I go, hey, is Billy here? They go, no. I go, when's he going to get here? And they go, we can't tell you that. I go, yeah, you're right. And I just left. That looks so fucking creepy.
So you would go in there and tell him what you did? You confess your Billy Blanks sins?
No, I wouldn't.
Dear Billy, I must confess.
Dear Billy.
Last night I pretended to be you to make out with this bitch from USC.
Dear Billy, if a white girl says she was disappointed that you choked her, sorry about that, man. Tell your wife, sorry, man, but I needed that ass.
I got raped by Billy Blanks last night.
He gets waking up like at 1:30 in the morning. Hey,
What?
No, he wakes up like this. Hey, what happened? He starts doing this fucking thing.
He's Tyboing to the front door.
He's sleepwalking.
And jab.
Billy Blanks, yeah.
I did what? Who now?
Billy Blanks, yeah. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. This is bullshit. And I go, officer, he did it.
She puts him in the lineup. Like, I don't see him. That's not Billy Blanks. He's like, bitch, it's me. She's like, I don't know that man.
He was much younger in person.
His nipples aren't even pierced.
How old is he, Malik?
68.
68. Yeah, so
He's not 20 years older than you.
he's still older than me.
Yeah. 68, damn.
You can see it like that, but still, yeah, man. I mean, in a nightclub, if you've been drinking and you're white, and it's before the internet age, and
You weren't wearing a hat, were you?
I was bald headed because I was younger, so I needed to hide these wrinkles.
You bald.
So
That's why you wear the hat now?
Yeah, I don't want anybody to go, oh my God, that's Jason from Friday the 13th, grown up.
You need to iron your dome, bro. You getting some wrinkles up there.
Dude, I'm buying all this stay young shit from TikTok. I'm buying that.
Getting influenced by influencers?
Dude, I am. I'm buying that new NVM. I bought that shit. I bought some other shit. I don't even know what it is. I bought that Himalayan shallot, whatever that shit is.
Do you hear yourself? You should
Yes,
be embarrassed.
I am embarrassed. But fuck it, man. I'm
Who
going
are
out
y'all
swinging.
trying to improve? For what?
And then if it don't work, like I said, man,
it won't.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Walgreens,
You wasted your trick
get
on
me a big
Billy
ass
Blanks.
bottle of pills, and lay in that yoga mat and be like this.
You gonna die in downward dog.
I can't die in downward dog. I'll die in Shavasana.
Shavasana.
People be like, that dude's YouTube has been playing for the last 2 weeks. And he stinks. The dude goes there, oh my God. Oh God.
How do you want to go out, Malik?
Oh man, I wouldn't really. You just kind of stumped me.
This nigga like, I don't want to die.
You heard.
He was like, please.
You heard his feeling. Die. But I'm
Never thought
young.
about dying.
But I'm young.
Ocean. I probably want to be like in Puerto Rico on the ocean.
What do you mean in the ocean? Like a shark?
You want to drown in the ocean?
Are you out of your fucking
I
mind?
always
Drown?
thought that was,
Dude, I almost drowned. This shit is not.
Bruh, drowning is terrifying.
Dude,
everybody has a close to drowning experience.
listen.
I have drowned before and been brought back. That shit's terrifying.
Is that when you saw Jesus and he goes, hey.
No, you don't see anything.
Hey.
So there's two water slides at Riverside Park. This is back in the day when I was a kid.
You at a park and almost drowned?
Yeah.
Damn, they didn't give a fuck about
I went
you.
down the water. Well, they brought me back.
Okay.
They had these big ass pink inner tubes that you would sit on.
Okay,
and
okay.
I wasn't sitting in it, right?
How old were you?
I was young, bro, like 5, 6.
So you were about this big. I mean, seriously, because you this big
that had
now.
nothing to do with the story.
Okay,
So
I'm sorry.
So I'm on the thing and I fucking hit my head. When you come out the bottom of the slide, if you're not sitting,
Yes.
like you know how you're supposed to put your butt in the hole in there.
And you're skinny.
I was on top of the inner tube. So,
I get it.
So once like the slide wasn't holding the inner tube up anymore, and I got on top of the water, I fell immediately back and hit my head on the slide, and I was out. I remember coming out of the slide. I remember hitting my head, and then I remember waking up at home. Like,
Damn.
Like, what happened?
Damn. Like you like Busta Rhymes? So when I was little, I hit my head, and they go, "Hey, you bumped your head." You know that Busta Rhymes song?
No, what?
Remember that Busta Rhymes song? He goes, "When I was small, I hit my head, and then I said, damn, I bumped my head." And then it goes into, and he starts, speed rapping. You don't remember that?
No.
Okay, if you guys are watching this, please, you're a Busta Rhymes fan. You know what? I asked the white dudes that watch this, because white dudes listen more rap.
Keith is coming into my show tonight.
Where?
The Blue Room.
Where was that at?
I can't tell you.
Oh, I know where that is. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Keith,
Keith's coming there.
I thought Keith was from.
He moved back a couple weeks ago.
Keith, man, we love you, bro. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Keith, Natalie, my peeps from across the pond.
Christine,
Yeah.
yes.
Man, I remember
all of our cancel crew members.
I remember one time I was on a water slide in the Bahamas, and I was racing these little kids, right?
Of course you were. Of course you were. Racing, he means chasing.
Yeah. All right, kids, if you lose, guess where you're going?
Coming to T's house.
You guys look so photogenic. Anyway, listen, so
What?
So, listen.
And you know he was taking them with the Polaroids. BT was in that fucking
The one step.
the red room like,
Hold on, kids, hold on. Get back in the goddamn picture. Get back in
you
the
know
goddamn
what
picture.
to do. Anyway, go ahead.
So it's like a little. There's that big water slide. You go down. I think it's something of death, which you look like you go into a shark tank and you go down. And there's the other one on the other side. It's kind of smaller. That's for kind of the little kids. So I say, "Man, I'll race you guys." I say, "Okay." Me and this kid went down. So he went down like the regular way, but I went down like first like this. Something happened to where I kind of got discombobulated, and my head said, "Bam!" And I hit, and I was like, "Boom!" And I felt something wasn't right, and he goes, "You're bleeding." They're from England. He goes, "You're bleeding." And I go, "Oh God." He goes, "Yeah, you're bleeding." Like this kid, he could have been more than 7, but he sounded like he was a grown adult. "You're bleeding. You might want to go to a doctor. You're not going to make it because you're old and you're black. And you have no health care in America. I'll get my father to get his American Express."
Drowning is not cool, bro.
Dude, okay. When I was in the Bahamas again, so my girlfriend was a pro beach volleyball player at the time. Like legit pro beach volley. She got paid to do that shit, right? So, she's competitive. Great girlfriend, because she was competitive. She was a Division I athlete. Fucking. So anyway, so she goes,
Every episode, this nigga reminisces.
I know. So she goes, "I'll race you to this buoy." There's a buoy. I got to race you to the buoy. Now, they had signs up for not swimming because the tide was that big. We said, fuck it. So we're swimming. She got to race you. I go, okay. So let's go, "BT, I'm joking. I go, fuck it, I'm going to beat this bitch." So I get out there, and it's like so I get there, and I grab the buoy. And when I turn around, my heart just sank. Because, the water's doing this, and I go, fuck. I go, I'm not gonna make it. I got tired swimming out there. I go, okay, fuck it. I go, fuck it. And I just started, like anything else. I just started like hauling ass. And for some reason, I thought it was a riptide. And riptide, you're supposed to swim parallel. So I started swimming parallel. When I got more tired, and I couldn't get to the surface, and I went down. I remember going down. My boy Ron was there. And his girlfriend, Brandy was there. His girlfriend, he was back in the room. And my girl. So I came up, and I remember both of them, or you could tell it was back, because they both stood up on the beach like, oh God, he's paying for the room. You know what I mean? Like,
He's paying for the room.
so you see them
They
get
don't
up.
care about your
Yeah.
fucking life.
So they get up.
Card's gonna get declined.
Yeah. If his card went through, anybody's card would go through. So anyway, so like I see them get up like, oh God. So I went down, went underneath the surface, and it was all I could do to go, and I touched the sand, and I was like, and then like it almost took me back into the ocean again. And I was like, and I walked to the room. I didn't say shit. Luckily, my girlfriend, she knew, man, she was a great girl because she knew my intricacies, the little things. She knew right then like not to say anything, just basically shut the fuck up. So I went back to the room, and Ron don't give a fuck. He goes, T, what's wrong, man? What's wrong? Then he started laughing. Because then Brandy goes, he almost drowned. She goes, ah, he started laughing at me. And then the next time we went to the Bahamas, he got on a boat and he almost drowned. And I go, hey, ain't so funny now, is it? Because he literally was throwing up. I go, yeah, ain't so funny now, is it, motherfucker? Yeah. So yeah, man, drowning is the worst. But fuck it, if that's what you want to go out as.
Yeah, you say it's cool. Trust me, you don't.
How about you, bro?
I want to die in a hurricane. I just want to be in my room playing Xbox, and then the wind and just takes me out right then and there. Ceiling collapses, boom, quick and easy. Everybody says they want to die in their sleep, not me.
I want to die
The
doing
last thing I want to do is go to bed with plans tomorrow and then never be able to wake up.
Don't think I didn't see that spit come out. Don't think I didn't see that spit.
You
like,
spit all the time. I never say nothing. You're the wettest nigga I know. What are you talking about?
You ain't gonna say it like that.
Well, you started it.
No, I didn't. No, that fucking big ass loogie started like, God damn, did you see mine just fucking went out? So anyway, no. So here's how I want to go. I want to go out doing yoga. I want to take like a whole bottle of sleeping pills, going yoga. And then when it's all over, I'm like this.
That's not going out. That's killing yourself.
And at the very end, she goes, okay, hey, everybody, and namaste. And just when she gets namaste, I'm like, I'll just fucking keel over. And then and then the maintenance man will come in like, oh my God, he died doing yoga. And nobody will know.
Oh, they wouldn't know when they see the big ass
Bottle of sleeping
empty
pills.
bottle of sleeping pills.
Well, I'll hide it underneath all the shit in my trash can. I got it all planned out, bro. You understand, man? When I go home to silence. Like, I don't speak to anybody all goddamn day. I go to the gym, nobody talks to me. Only time people talk to me is here.
So you're just lonely.
You can say it like that. You said it like.
Like that's not a reason to kill yourself. Because you can fix that.
We what, get a dog?
No, just be better at mingling. You're a very social person.
Not anymore, I'm not. That's why I hope that.
You know why? Because you're creepy now. Everything that you used to be able to get away with because you were the appropriate age to do that, you are no longer the appropriate age to do that. And so that's why you don't get away with it anymore.
You know what I feel like? I feel like, you know how Roy Jones was so good because he was so quick, he could fight like this, and then once he got older, he was getting knocked out because he didn't have no fundamentals. You know what I mean? Sir, if you know fundamentals and you go from there, then you're good. You know how to provide, hey, I'm getting slower, so I'll do, work on my shoulder roll, this and that. But Roy Jones always started out like this. He was always cocky, like, shit, what you gonna do?
Speed was always his biggest.
But then once the speed left, it was like, how do I do that again? He was getting knocked out.
Rope it though.
Yeah, so basically right now, I'm Roy Jones the latter years. I'm like,
You need to put your hands up and work on your fundamentals.
What I need to do is I need to get out of conversations sooner than later. Like when I talk to a girl, everything's going well, then I'll say that one that hangs in the air where it could be consumed creepy.
Oh, God.
And I go, I better leave this alone. I remember driving to a gig with Laura Cord. And she was telling me a story, and it was like some dude who freaked out on her, whatever. I think they were going to have sex, whatever. And he freaked out on her. And I remember she was telling a story. You could tell she was kind of editing in her head. I was like, well, you scared? She goes, yeah. I mean, so I got my clothes on, and I go. And I was going to say, you got your clothes on. But
You can't help yourself, bro. You cannot help yourself.
so I wanted to go so you got your clothes on, but I didn't. So I stopped. But yeah, I know. But it sucks because I can't get a pet because I'm already gone.
No, you need a woman your age. That's what you need. A woman your age.
No, I need somebody.
No, because you don't know how to talk to young girls. Clearly. You need a woman who's your age so she knows the moves that were working on her back in the day are still working now. You see what I'm saying? You need a woman on your level. You keep trying to upgrade. And I hate to break it to you, but you do not have enough points in your account to upgrade. I hate to tell you that.
buymeacoffee.com.
/sorry we're canceled. Become a Cancel Crew member for as little as $6. You get a bonus episode every month. You can also pick up one of our t-shirt designs. We've got 2 up, and we've got some more coming on the way. They're $25 with direct shipping to you. So make sure you go to buymeacoffee.com /sorry we're canceled.
I was so on the way here. I was trying to, I'm trying to just sweat this cold out because I thought I'd turn the corner when I last worked with you guys. I go, I'm almost done with it. That's why I had the place all hot. I thought, okay, I'm good, and it never quite turned the corner on. Like I was like, so I'm still trying to, basically do this. So anyway, so I slept in later than I wanted to, and I'm trying to sweat it out. I went to the gym later than I wanted to. I went to the sauna and everything. On the way back, my ex, the one I really loved, she was hot, but she was fucking crazy, right? So we're talking. And she was telling, this is literally how the conversation goes. She goes, why is it that I miss my kids so much? I go, it's normal because you're a mother. And I was trying to be, And she goes, anyway, so I just, and then these kids, I fucking have them. And just, men don't understand. I go, I know, baby, I know. And out of nowhere, she goes, you like sea turtles? I go, Jesus fucking. She literally goes, you like sea turtles? I go, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. You like sea turtles? I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Malik? Malik's like he'd be a bad FBI agent. BT, they see your wire.
Your wire is showing.
Your wire.
Actually, put it on your shirt.
Okay. Your wire, BT. They see your wire. Yeah.
So she just asked you out of the blue about sea turtles after missing her children.
Yeah. I'm like, listen.
What did you say?
I go, I wanted to go, you're fucking nutty, but I didn't want to say that shit.
I have never given much thought to sea turtles.
But, man, I almost quit comedy for her, man. Because it was like that time, like nothing was really going well for me. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I was like, I moved to Omaha, fucking get a job. I even applied at this fucking.
Go work at Walmart.
No, I applied to this things like maybe be a DJ, that kind of,
radio.
Yeah, radio shit. I went to a website there. Every now and then I get things from there, and I had my college agent, give me a regular resume. I go, yeah, I might as well go do this. And I don't know what happened, but I didn't. We ended up breaking up after that. But I was this close to quitting comedy, man. I was gonna do that shit for her. Like I would drive 10 hours to go see that bitch on a whim. And hoping she wasn't fucking nobody else when I got there. There's always that chance. There's always that chance. Women always go, whatever you go.
That's why you don't pull up on people.
I know.
Is it a 10-hour both ways or 10-hour total?
10 hours that way, one way, 10 hours one way.
So 20-hour drive popping up, hoping she ain't fucking nobody else without a call ahead? You are out of your motherfucking mind.
Well, she wasn't, unless that motherfucker jumped off the 3rd floor. Unless he was Spider-Man, hit me here. So, yeah, we were in, it was love,
Hey,
man.
bro, you don't gotta go. I drove 10 hours. I'm tired, okay? So finish up what you got going on in there, and wash up, clean up, and change the sheets.
Just don't be a dick, bro. Yeah. Just don't be a dick. Just go, hey, man. Hey, you ain't gotta say that. Just go. Give me a dab.
I'm too tired to fight you, bro.
You know what? Here's the thing. Do you get jealous? And listen, here's what I never understood. If you meet a girl and she's single, as far as her telling the story, single. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, you know how women are, right? Seriously. As far as them telling the story. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, okay, so.
Pull one of those.
So, do you get jealous? Let's just say y'all were together and she goes, oh, it's my ex, just call him, just say hi or whatever. Y'all ain't got no kids, whatever. He just calls and say, hey, what's up? Would you get jealous if they had a decent relationship, they were just friends or whatever, they realized it couldn't work out? Would you get jealous?
Wait, is she still single, or is she with me?
She's with you now. And he calls every now and then. And maybe y'all were out and she goes, oh, it's my, and she says, hey, it's my ex. I go, when did y'all break up? About 6 months ago. He just calls every now and then just say, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, nah, that's a no for me.
Okay,
I don't want to know about it. I don't need to know about it. If you are fucking them, I don't need to know about it. If you're not fucking them, I don't need to know about it. All it's gonna do is make it awkward between the two of us.
I never get mad at a girl's past, ever, because that was her past. Now, if something happened from the moment we considered ourselves a couple, and that's where the gray area is for both people. Because if you're a dude, you go, well, you were fucking that bitch. Hold on. When were we a couple? Because we met on the 16th, right? You moved in on the 17th. Now, I met this bitch on the 16th and a half.
At 12:30.
At 11:53. We was digging each other out about 11:59. Okay, so
about 12:01, so it don't really count.
So yeah,
a minute of cheating, that's why.
So yeah, to me, I've never been that way. I've always been like, listen, if that's your past, that's your past. And now you definitely have to deal with baby daddy.
I've dated girls who have exes and babies' fathers, and it's none of my business.
It isn't, but in a way, I'm gonna look and see how they get along because. Don't get me wrong, people can make mistakes and pick the wrong one. We've done that.
I don't think you can get mad at a woman for having sex with the dude she had a kid with.
No.
You know what I mean? I just don't think you can get mad at
No.
that. Like, that's her baby's father.
Yes, exactly.
If I got a woman pregnant, I would expect access to her indefinitely.
As long as he don't show an attitude to me and I'm cool to him and be like, hey, listen, man, blah, 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 I understand it's you and her. And
especially if, like, his kid is in your crib. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
I feel like all that jealousy and anger and bitter and hate and shit, y'all gotta, as adults, you need to do what's best for the kid.
Always do what's best for the kid. Show that kid a better way. Show him how you can be, seriously, show him how you can be adults who can talk things out instead of anger.
Yeah, y'all don't gotta be friends, but as long as you keep it civil, you're like, I respect your boundaries and that type of thing. Like, don't come to my crib talking shit. Don't be, drumming up the past, making her feel bad. So I gotta deal with shit like that. That would be the conversations I would have. Like, I'm not here to fucking fuck with your seed and I don't want anything to do with you, to be honest with you. But here's what I can guarantee is not gonna happen on my end. I ain't gonna be in your shit. I'm not gonna be trying to tell you how to
or
live,
your kid.
You know what I mean? That's not what I'm here for. You know what I mean?
I've always got along. There's very few exes I just don't really get along with. Like there's one in Iowa. It was funny. I was passing through, and I was like, hey, I think she was gonna let me. She left the door open. She was gonna let me come in and sleep on the couch. And she was living with her man at the time. This motherfucker was from Mississippi, and he was white. So, but I got the houses mixed up. I go, is this the house? I was like, this is kind of crucial. Like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning in Iowa, so I'm sure everybody's carrying a shotgun. It's in kind of the country. I think I got the right house, though, and I went in and just fucking slept on the couch. And they woke up, hey, BT. And then, she's with her dude. Like, they're living together. But she said, yeah, I'll leave the door open, you come in. And that's why I've always got along with my exes like that.
No, yes. I be wondering. I'll be like, "There's no way this happened last week. Like this is."
No, it's like in the '90s, or 90s, before 9/11, because
risky as hell.
No, man. She was cool like that though, because she was cool like that.
He half white talking about hell no. He's scared, nigga.
I always got low man.
That's so fucking funny. He was like, I'm scared for you, and I'm half them.
There was an ex I had. She I needed money one time, right? A lot. She let me borrow it, like $500, right?
Damn.
500.
Oh.
So not $5,000, but 500, right? So I had it. So I just remember it's funny.
$5.
$5.
That's a lot of money.
Hey.
Goddamn, back in the 90s.
I need to get a 6-inch. I need to get a 6-inch Subway. No extras. So anyway, I said, I need about 5, and she goes, okay. And this is after I screwed her over, obviously, but
Screw her over.
But so I always remember where they called me and go, hey, can I get my money? So I remember gearing to go on to the Ice House. I knew exactly where I parked at the Ice House. I remember looking at the phone and was like, hey, you know that money you want me to go? Yep. I said, I'll pay you, but it'll come in tomorrow. She goes, okay, right? And then in the Bahamas, there's this chick, she's from Bulgaria. I love this bitch, man. I love it. Anyway.
To this day?
Yeah, okay.
To this day!
So check this out. So I was working the Bahamas, right? She came in on a cruise ship. She worked a cruise ship. As soon as they docked and they can get off, she took a cab, whatever, over there, went back to my room, and we fucking went at it, to the point of we took a nap, woke up, went to lunch, right? And then all of a sudden, I go, let's go to lunch. I couldn't find my credit card, right? I fucking lost it. She goes, come. We went to the casino. She took out like $700. She goes, here. She goes, you'll pay me back eventually. And she gave me like 7, right? Let me hold a stack. I go, thanks. So then, I don't know how long ago it was. She never once, hey, have my money. And then out of the blue, she goes, hey, remember that money? I go, yep, when you want it. She goes, it'd be nice. I go, right now? I said, cool. And I gave it to her that day. That's how cool she was. And at that point, we didn't know we were going to see each other again.
I'm never letting this nigga borrow money from me.
You had the opportunity to pay it back. Why did you wait till they...
Because she never asked. Like, this nigga grimy as hell, bro. What the fuck? Nigga, you better run me my duck as soon as you get that shit. The interest is accruing, motherfucker.
But I paid him back.
Yeah.
Did you give him at least a little
This nigga was-
extra on top? Like a little 100 on top?
Thanks
No, that's the money they get. Oh, when I paid him back?
Yeah, did you give him a you 100 on top.
I said, thanks.
This nigga.
I said,
This nigga.
hold the money for 3 years and give them fucking inflation rate. They lost money from this shit.
I had a girl I wasn't even fucking. This girl did it. This girl did it great. This has happened last month, literally. This girl I went to school with went to junior high. She was one of back in the day. I remember in 8th grade. She was one of the first girls that had like a chest, to where like you actually noticed. You're like, oh my god, right? Like she was dating like 16-year-old dudes in fucking 9th grade, right? So anyway, we happened to keep in touch. So then like on Messenger, out of nowhere, she goes, hey, can I borrow $25? And I don't trust Messenger. I thought it was a scam. I go, what junior high did we go to? She goes, Alice Robertson. I go, what kind of car did your boyfriend in 9th grade drive? She goes, no, because that way, no, listen. Because those are kind of questions that only she would know. You can't ask basic, because there was always a pause between the answer. Mm-hmm. So if I ask like a basic, like, okay, where do you grow up at? That's easy. Muskogee, Oklahoma. Yeah. So, but if I go, okay, what was your boyfriend in 9th grade? What was his name? And I go, okay. Oh, what kind of car did you have? She goes, blah, blah.
What flavors were in the cum you had the first time I busted on your face? This nigga's security questions are off the chain.
Hey, for $25, I fucking took that bitch to the fucking ringer for $25. But somebody had screwed her. Oh no, she had gotten to. What happened was an illegal immigrant hit her in her car. Obviously, he had no insurance, mm-hmm. so it was like the damage was like at least $500. So instead of asking somebody for $500, she just hit like 10 friends up for $25 a piece, which is brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. Think about it. All these people, $25 a piece, instead of going, hey man, can I borrow $500? Man, you need to get the fuck out of my face. But it's right, yeah, it's $25. Yeah, no problem. So I said, hey, sorry, I just had to make sure it was you. She goes, yeah, no problem. So I gave it to her or whatever, and I haven't heard from her since. But anyway, so I wonder if it was really her. But anyway.
Scam successful.
Yeah. I want my $25. So yeah.
What kind of car did your boyfriend drive when he was fucking you in the backseat? And what song was on the radio?
Yeah, because I remember she went.
This is a trick question, BT.
I remember her, man. I remember, yeah, she was like, oh, yeah, 9th grade. Man, I remember that school. Oh, man, she was.
I remember that school.
I do.
I'm going to see one of my elementary school friends at one of my shows tonight. She's coming.
Really? Oh, at the Blue Room? Mm-hmm. I forget, it's Friday.
Yeah.
I forget. Honestly, I mean, for some reason, I think it's, because we do this on Tuesday, yeah. But I forget, right. Like, oh shit, that's a fun fucking room, bro.
I can't wait to do it.
It's great.
They were telling me that sometimes people just start getting head in the front row while you're on stage.
Yeah, there was a girl who had these big tits, she was butt-ass naked, and I was like, okay. And I was just like, so anyway, and I was like, I told them, it feels like Pornhub 3D in here. And they started laughing. The only time they got offended, I go, so what you guys do for a living? They go, whoa. And I go,
mind your business.
Yeah, they did. I go, why? They go, we don't want to, I go, I get it. I go, you don't want to fucking go to your bank and go, well, if it ain't Miss Fucks everybody. Well, I tell you what, if I don't get that loan, I'm telling everybody. She goes, they already know. So I got the job. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was cool. Because I saw a waitress there who used to be a waitress at my this hibachi place I went to. And she goes, BT, I go, I know somebody, it's a girl. I looked over, it was her, I go, I thought, man, I was hoping she'd be one of them dudes that like, so you like, you like
he said that, didn't he? He did say that. She was one of them dudes.
No, I was hoping, listen to me.
Lucky long time?
Listen, I was hoping she was going out with them dudes who was like, I like to watch my women get on with black fellas. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Man, that'd be great. Me and her like fucking in front of him. He's like,
you want to be a bull?
Yeah, I really do. And he just sit over there and I'm just fucking just a dog shit.
All you gotta do is move to Arizona.
All you gotta do is go on the dark web and find that shit. You gotta move anywhere. Be based out of here and that way.
I'm saying there is a whole community where.
I know. I almost joined them.
You should have.
It's called SoCal Mandingos. I was this close to joining.
SoCal Mandingos.
I was this close to joining. This fucking close. But I thought.
And with that, we're going to go. Because we don't have enough time to get into the SoCal Mandingo.
By the way, if you don't buy me coffee, buy BT a lawyer, because he's going to need one.
You want me to read this, Am I the Asshole?
Yeah.
Because you said I was going to get a kick out of this.
Yeah. But I was gonna read, but I go, no, I'm gonna let Dion read that.
All right, so am I the asshole for telling my mom I will move out versus paying $600 a month in rent? I'm 25 years old, was paying $60 a week for rent for a few years. I recently started a new temp job that pays pretty decent, and they decided to keep me with the company last week. This morning, my mom texted me say rent starts up again, $150 a week. I just told her I will move out. I already pay for my own meals. I only have my small bedroom to call my own in their house. I can rent a studio apartment 3 or 4 times the size of my room for a few hundred more, or I could rent a room with friends for less than my mom is trying to charge me. It would be one thing if they cooked and cleaned for me every day and I was racking up their bills.
This motherfucker.
But I do my own thing, pay my own bills. I never really even cross paths with my parents besides when I'm getting off work. My mom's definitely pissed that I said that, I can tell. But I'm also upset that the person who birthed me is trying to get me to pay what I would pay a landlord for rent just to sleep in her house. Even $100 a week I would have been more inclined to be okay with. But $600 a month just to be able to sleep at my parents' house seems a little high. If I'm paying $600 a month, I think I would deserve my own spaces around the house. I also would... around the house. Also, I would with a landlord. It seems having a landlord would be, it cuts off. I can't see.
Yeah, it cut off, Malik. If I am paying $600 a month, I think I would deserve my own spaces around the house. Also, I would with a landlord. It seems
having a landlord would be a better deal for me in my case.
Well, you know what?
So
I don't know where he's living at for $600 a month. Even in Oklahoma, I don't think you can get something like that.
No, you can be a roommate for $600 a month, but you have a lot more autonomy being a roommate than you are having a $600 room in your parents' house.
The nerve of it, he's 25. His insurance went down. He can rent a car. And
I was paying $60 a week for rent. That's what?
I think he's
$240 a month.
I don't like his attitude. So yeah, he is an attitude.
Went from $240 to $600 to stay at it. No, he's not an asshole. He's smart. You shouldn't be paying $600 to live with your parents.
Well, maybe there's
I wouldn't pay that much to live with my mom.
Maybe there's a way of telling him, it's time for you to go. Maybe they, like, hey.
No, because he said she was mad about it, which means she wanted him to stay and pay that $600. She knows what she's doing. His mom's a fuck. You're robbing your son.
At 25, she's robbing her at 25.
Yeah, extra $600 a month from your child, knowing he's trying to get a start. Fuck that. No.
And she don't see him. And he don't see her. She don't see him.
It's still your parents' house. You can't have people over.
It don't sound like he's fucking kicking ass in life.
It doesn't matter.
No, he's an asshole.
How do you think he's gonna get a start at kicking ass in life if he stays at mom's house for $600?
He's 25. What was he locked up from 18 through 24?
Okay, so now, don't you think it's time for him to go?
Yes.
Okay, so
it's time for him to go. I don't like his attitude beforehand, though.
What do you mean?
Like his little, I mean,
it'd be one thing. It'd
be one thing if they cooked and cleaned for me every day.
Right. So why is rent going up because I got a new job?
Because there's something else he ain't fucking saying. Maybe he's parking in her space.
You're making that up. You don't know that.
Look, you're always getting one side of the story when people like this shit. So
okay, but the question isn't what is she doing. Is I'm giving for saying I'm gonna just move out.
I'm giving my answer right now. Yeah, he's a fucking asshole.
For what?
He's for bitching about it. Good luck. I mean, go pay your $600 a month.
He's an asshole for bitching about it.
Go pay. He was living a good life. Even if he would have paid that other money, you're still living at home. You're still going to be better off.
But they're not cooking. They're not cleaning. You're renting a room in your mom's house. You're talking about being nurtured and shit. That ain't happening. He never sees her. She raised the rent probably through text message.
No, he did. She did.
So fuck that. I'm out.
Well, you know what? Good luck in finding a place that, for that much money, $600 a month.
Dude, go be somebody's roommate.
Yeah, good luck on that shit.
Would you rather be someone you weren't related to's roommate or your parents' roommate?
My parents' roommate. I can eat their food. They won't say shit. God damn it, BT.
You can't. That's what he's saying. It's like, he pays for his own meals, so what is she charging him for? Really? You're spending $600 a month in electricity? You're never fucking home.
He's home more than he fucking acts like he is.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does, man. All that shit matters. He's an asshole.
He's not an asshole.
He's an asshole. Okay, Malik, what do you think?
I think he's not an asshole. I agree with what Dion's saying, how it's getting to the point where he could just, if it's costing as much to live with his parents, he might as well live with a roommate or some shit.
Go get the freedom and autonomy to do whatever it is you want to do without your parent being like, did you clean your room? I need that $600 by Thursday, or otherwise we're gonna have. I ain't nobody trying to hear all that shit.
I just hope that, I doubt she did this, but I would hope that she was saving that money for him to put towards an apartment, but I
Or a house, maybe. Maybe
based off how she is, I would doubt she did that.
Well, like I said, we're only getting his side of the story. He's acting like he's king shit from the way he's.
No, he's not. He's literally. Where does he ever say that?
The way he wrote that and the attitude with it.
It was odd that he said, I already pay for my own meals. I think that, like, that's kind of...
No, he was saying
It'll
that.
be-
Look, the reason why I'm staying, it's not like I'm staying here for just mooching off of them. I got a temporary job that they kept me. So he's trying to get his life together, right? And then his mom is like,
He never said life was bad. He never said his life was bad. Now, he never said, I'm trying to get my life together. He's sitting there going, this to me pisses me off. But I'm also upset that the person who birthed me is trying to get me to pay what I would pay a landlord for rent just to sleep in her house. It's her house, motherfucker. You should be grateful.
Not for $600.
Well, fuck it, man. But he sounds like a little shit. He sounds like a little... That family don't sound too tight anymore.
Would you charge your kid $600?
I don't have a kid. But if I did, it's hard to say stuff when you're not in it. You know what I mean? Like, right now, if you go, okay...
Would you charge your kid $600 a month to stay in your house?
Depends if I didn't like my kid.
So she doesn't like her kid and he's the asshole. Make it make sense, bro.
I don't know, man. It's hard.
What do you mean? If you don't like your kid, you're gonna charge him $600, right? But if you do like your kid, you're not charging.
No,
him
it's like this.
$600.
Okay, like this. Listen. It's like this.
Help me.
Charge
with
him something. No, charge him something. She's charging him something, and he gets pissed
That's
off.
not the question I asked you.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. I said,
Listen.
would you charge your kid $600 a month? You said depends on if I like him.
That was a joke. I mean, no, I would charge him a little something to get him off his feet.
Not a little something, $600. Yes or no?
He's 25. Yeah, he's 20 fucking 5.
So you would charge your kid $600?
If he's 20 fucking 5,
Okay.
you're an adult. It ain't like he's 18 and it's the summertime and he's going back to college. Then yeah.
I thought you loved your son.
Dude, it was a joke. It was a joke.
You're very serious.
18 through the college years, I don't charge him. He's trying to get his life together. Maybe he's trying to buy a beater of a car to go back to college or whatever. Yeah, you let him stay for free. But that motherfucker's got a job. $600 should be nothing to that motherfucker. And you have the nerve to say that shit?
Wait, a 25-year-old, when you were 25, $600 wasn't nothing to you a month?
25, I lived out of my car.
Exactly. So that's a lot of money at 25.
It depends on where he's at.
See, you keep moving the goalposts.
I don't keep moving the goalposts.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
It depends on what he does. It depends on this.
It does depend on that.
Clearly, $600 is a lot if he just got a temp job that they kept him on. This nigga's not making fucking
It sounds to me like he's a fuck up.
wage.
Sounds to me like it's like that whole family kind of a fuck up. And she has to text him, and he got a temp job. So what's he doing in the meantime? He's trying out for the Bulls, and he can't get what the fuck? He's got to get a temp job so he can go lift weights in the fucking off season.
What difference does that make?
It makes a big goddamn difference.
Why?
He's got a temp job, okay? So he's 25. Now, that don't mean shit, but it can mean
Okay, so
shit.
maybe he used to do drugs and he's trying to get his life together. Does that matter now?
Then he should pay his mom $600 a month and shut the fuck up.
No, he shouldn't. He should go get a roommate where he doesn't have to listen to anybody. Why? Because he's 25.
Good.
The reasons why
Good. I
you're
hope he
saying he
does.
should leave aren't the like you're saying. I'm just so.
I said he's an asshole. And all you gotta do is say he's not, and we're done.
But what makes him an asshole for complaining that his mom is charging him?
Yes, he's a fucking asshole for complaining. He was living there pretty much scot-free. He's not gonna get a $600 a month of rent anywhere else.
He was paying $60 a week, and it went up to $150 a week.
It's still a good goddamn deal. Good luck in the real world with money like that. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Okay.
I'm sure you took a shower when he wanted to. Didn't pay no goddamn water bill. Turned on every light in the goddamn house. Used up my air conditioning.
I'm trying to find out where he said he was paying his share of everything that he was using.
He wasn't doing shit.
It just, to me,
To me-
you don't charge your kid to live in your house. You don't charge him that kind of money. You charge him something to get him used to paying bills and that type of thing.
He said he was paying bills, right?
Even at 25, though, if it was my kid, nah, man.
So when she
It's
go,
hard out there, bro. It'd be different if he was mooching off your shit and fucking up the crib. That's one thing.
but he
wasn't
ain't
doing
gonna
it.
mention that in this. So He's not gonna say, okay, I do kind of eat all the food up.
He said he was paying for his own meals.
He's not gonna say the shit he's doing. He's just gonna
So
say.
now he's a liar. That's why he's an asshole. Because he's not telling you everything. That's why you're saying he's an asshole.
Because I'm saying he's
complaining about his
grateful.
mom.
He's ungrateful.
No,
is
he's
what
not
yes,
ungrateful.
He is.
It's
yes,
not-
he is.
no.
Hey, we need to drop it because we obviously think different. We need to drop it.
Well, how can you
Just
say
drop it.
How can you say he's ungrateful? if
He's an
he was-
ungrateful little shit, is what he is.
You are out of your mind.
Because the woman who birthed me, I just got, man, fuck off. You ain't gonna get $600 a month rent wherever else you go and share with somebody else. They're gonna eat your shit. They're like, hey man, where's that cup? Oh man, I had some friends come over and they, really? And your mama's like, nah.
I think he could definitely get $600 a month for
I don't know where they.
a roommate. For
Yeah,
sure.
he definitely.
I don't
A
know.
little $1,000 apartment he done, it would be $500 a month.
I don't know where they're at though. We don't know where they're.
Well,
from.
even if it's a $1,200, you
Yeah,
can split a two-bedroom apartment for that type of.
Mine is $1,200. My apartment is $3,000 a month. I'm just joking. My apartment though.
Like, you never gonna get furniture in that motherfucker. I see why he was only buying one fork at a time.
He's not gonna pay off the IRS with that.
Okay, man, that was mean. That was mean right there. That was mean.
But I'm just
I
saying-
bet my mama wouldn't charge me rent, but I would pay on my own accordance.
Eventually, when she texts you, "Hey, where's that money you owe me 5 years ago?"
Oh, that's why you
Yeah.
didn't pay the IRS, because they wasn't texting your ass asking
Hey,
about
every
it.
year, hey nigga, where your taxes? My bad, I didn't know y'all needed it. Yeah, well, we need it now.
You mean
We've
I
been
got,
keeping track of how much you haven't paid us.
you mean I gotta pay that?
Yeah.
Yes, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Yes. Damn. Really? Yes. Yes. Kid.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
kid.
BT,
Yes. Yes, kid. Yes.
Did you see Cat Williams on Joe Rogan?
Yeah, he sure was toned down, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was a very different experience when they were smoking versus.
You know what's funny? Cat Williams, or no, all black entertainers who are all this and that on something else, they get on Joe, and it's almost like they're drugged. They're all, hey Joe, how's it
They
going?
smoke weed.
No, Ice Cube was like, that was the worst. Ice Cube
I
was
don't
like,
like watching Ice Cube talk anyway. He talks way too slow for me. Like, how do you rap like that and then talk like this?
I mean, it's like you went from, I mean, when, yeah, like I'm almost disappointed. Every time somebody black goes on Joe Rogan, they get all like weird, like what's his name? Black Mike? Not Black
Killer
Mike.
Mike.
Killer Mike. I mean, so,
Black Mike's a nigga you owe money to.
yeah. So it's like they all get on Joe Rogan.
That was your Mandingo.
Yeah.
I think they probably think about the fact that this is probably the biggest platform that they'll be on at the end of the day. Joe Rogan's probably the biggest.
Shannon's getting up there. He's
Shit, Shannon's doing a great, but it's like that they're never the same. They get on him and they kind of like, I just, yeah.
Well, you gotta remember, white people have a different energy than black people. So when you around your people, there's a different vibe. When you go up to Joe Rogan's spot, Joe Rogan ain't one of us.
But he did. But you know what? But Cat did stand on something. He stood on business on. I like saying that. He stood on business. No cap. But he stood on business when he was talking about. It was something else. And but he's. Because almost episode, at least the ones I watch is Joe.
He told Joe Rogan to his face, he said, "You cannot be illuminated. Your soul's too dark." Which I thought was cold, and Joe Rogan just glanced over it.
Joe was like,
Because he was asking him about the illumination. He's like, "You can't be illuminated. You're too dark." And then Joe just moved on.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, he literally just told you, "Hey, you part of it." And Joe was like, "Nah, we're not going to address that at all."
It's always amazing to me, like Joe and fucking Bill Maher, they kiss Elon Musk's ass and they never ask him about how his plants are a nightmare. How he's basically.
Have you been on Twitter? It's a nightmare.
And
Once he got in charge of Twitter, it was already a cesspool. But
let me tell you something. That's one good thing about him being on Twitter. You can get away with a lot more, at least on my end too. So it works two ways.
get away with more. Like what? What are you trying to
You
get
say,
away with?
that guy's a fucking asshole. You say shit like that and you don't get banned or warned that you're going to get your account shut down. It's amazing how I've almost got my account. I got warned on my account now, right? I got a warning for one where there's a beer can and this girl took her big titty out and said, bam, and smashed it. And, she didn't show the titty, but she just goes, bam, and the beer came with it. It's funny, right? I got a warning for that, okay?
On what?
On Instagram. Meanwhile, there's
It was posted on Instagram, or you
Yeah.
posted it on Instagram?
I reposted it. Okay? Meanwhile, there's 2 accounts I follow that show people getting fucking killed. Like actual shot in the head, stabbed, and there's
Why are you following this stuff, first of all?
I don't know why. It's almost like Dr. Pimple. I love watching the Pimple Popper. I don't know why, but I love watching that shit. Then they explode. I mean, I'm eating going, oh my God. I know, it's weird.
You are lonely.
I know. I know, man. I know.
I gotta get you a girl.
Nah, it's okay.
I
I'm
gotta
good.
get you
I'm
an escort
good.
or something.
I'm good. I'm
Get
good.
you one of them flyer girls out in Vegas.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need that shit. I don't need that
Yeah,
shit.
you do.
Nah.
You really do.
I need like a cashier or some shit. You know, somebody who ain't gonna be no drama. She's just happy you're there.
She's just happy.
You listen to her little ass dreams.
Still lives with her parents.
Yeah. So my mom charged me like $50 a month. You know what, baby? You can do that shit. You think so? Yes. You ready to do it? Yeah. You know. Yeah. But she's legal age. She's legal age.
Wow, you should have never needed to preface that.
No, well, the way Malik went, like beforehand, so I had to make sure he knew.
Oh, because you said the dreams thing. I thought that was funny. I don't think you needed to add that she's of legal age.
Well, when I
I think
said,
that's what you were saying earlier. How you just add on creepy stuff.
Like
it
that-
never crossed my mind that she wasn't of age.
You your own worst enemy.
I know.
And with that sad creepiness, we're gonna wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning in to another
Thank you
episode.
guys so much.
of Sorry We're Canceled.
Yeah.
Hopefully BT will get his voice back together by next time we get together. I'm hoping that you have
Me too.
a good weekend.
Thank
a
you so
healing
much.
Weekend.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I
You're gonna
appreciate
be
it.
gone for a while.
Be gone for a little bit, but when I come back, bro, I'm come back blazing like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, blazing like a motherfucker.
Blazing like a
With that
motherfucker.
said, I'm Dion Curry.
I'm BT, that's my licky lick. And you know the word we always say? Peace.